try to get the energy up in the first quarter, and then the shots just continued to not fall. I think it was 0 for 10 from 3 as a team in the first. It's 3 games in a row now in the first. What can you do to kind of break that cycle, except for the obvious, like an early shot goes down? How do you guys get out of that?
Yeah, make shots. Is that obvious?
Is there anything else you've noticed that's a pattern of these last 3 games?
Teams are daring us to shoot the ball from the outside, and we're not making.
LeBron, I guess, how does this team find confidence or an attitude on the court when things have been so rough? And do you find that kind of lacking, sort of an edge, I guess, that you guys kind of need to play with?
No, I thought we had an edge tonight. We just didn't make shots. I mean, like you said, we started the game 0 for 10, but we climbed back into the game, all game. I mean, we outscored them 31-19 in the third. But, I mean, it still boils down to making shots. And we didn't make enough shots consistently tonight. But I thought our effort, I thought the way we played, I thought our commitment to the defensive end, and we held them to 44% shooting. They made 17 threes compared to our 10. And that was part of the game.
When you guys are in the first half, I think, down 25 or something like that, and I mean, it looks like it could get really bleak. I mean, where is that fight coming from at this point?
Because there's still more game to be played. I mean, the game is never over till it's over, so you don't have to look too far. You just know there's more game to be played, and continue to execute, continue to get stops, and that's what we did in the second half.
Frank was telling us that I think you guys were 4 for 23 on open threes. Is there anything you put your finger on why those shots aren't going down? Is it legs? Is it confidence? Or is it just a mixed bag?
No, just make it. That's all. You just got to make shots. It's not rocket science. Just make shots.
And, the way that these last couple first quarters have gone for you in the last 3 games, is it hard to just not let some of that frustration leak out on the other end?
No, because I liked our effort tonight in the first quarter. I didn't love our effort in Toronto. I didn't love our effort, whatever the game was before that. But I love the way we was playing the game today. And we literally got 10 great looks to start the game. And I'm talking about from the perimeter. We got some very, very good looks, and we was defending our butts off versus a team that's capable of putting 50 on you in a quarter. I was fine with the first quarter that we played. We just didn't make shots. We scored 17 points.
There were various points throughout the game where there seemed to be a lot of trash talk from their side. Did you notice that? Were you, I guess, surprised by that?
It's part of the game.
Michael Culver on Zoom. No, but he had a question. That's what I thought. Michael Culver on Zoom.
Hey, LeBron, how important has watching film been over the course of your career? Do you still study a lot of film at this point in your career?
Yeah, every opponent that we play, I study them. I study every individual, study what they like to do, what they don't like to do. So, yeah, that's going to be a part of my routine until I hang them up.
LeBron, you're used to winning. You're not used to a team struggling like this. I'm wondering, how hard is it to maintain patience, and I guess where's your frustration level with how things have been going?
I mean, absolutely. But at the end of the day, you keep pushing forward. I'm very comfortable with being uncomfortable, so it doesn't bother me too much. Obviously, I'm a competitor. I want to win. You definitely get frustrated with some things that happen on the floor, but you control what you can control, and what you can't control, you don't worry about it. You continue to push forward, seeing ways you continue to get better, seeing ways you can be, great for your ball club. Continue to see ways you can continue to lead, and it's easy to be, comfortable when you're winning. I've never been that guy, so it's all about how comfortable can you be when things become uncomfortable. So I'm okay with that too.
It is hard, like, for someone you're so used to controlling so much of the game and have been so great at it for so long, and there's a lot that's out of your control. How hard is it to deal with that?
Well, I mean, listen, there's a lot of great teams in this league, and for me, I just try to put guys in position, every single night to be successful, to help our ball club. Sometimes they go well. This year's the majority of the time they haven't. So but it doesn't stop the way I approach the game.
The last question is Andy Kamenetsky on Zoom.
Now, LeBron, you've talked before about how every season presents different challenges for you as a leader. What specifically has been this year's challenge for you? How have you approached it given where the season's going?
I think every season for me is all about patience, and and it's no different this year. I think it's just testing my patience a little bit more than any season in the last few years. Just because of the way we're playing, and the loss is coming, at a bunch, and so it's testing your patience and how you can continue to keep the focus out on the floor, figure out ways how you can be better for your teammates, and not fall into the notion of a losing mentality. So that's what it's pretty much all about, because at the end of the day, I would never ever put myself in a position where I feel like I'm losing even when I lose a game. So it's fine with me.
Shots continue to not fall, especially early in games. Like it's been 3 games now, and the shots just not falling. How do you guys counter that, and what's the feeling been like?
I just feel like there's a rhythm to the game. And we got a lot of clean looks, open looks tonight. Unfortunately, it's kind of contagious, man. Once you see a couple of them come out, it's like, man, the next one got to go in. Start pressing a little bit, and you start feeling that energy. But at the same time, like I said, we've been getting some clean looks, some good looks. We gotta step up and knock those down.
So since it is a tough thing, if you don't make the first one and then it kind of builds from the previous games, did you find yourselves settling into that eventually in this one? And can you carry any of that forward to the next game?
I wouldn't say that, we carry it from game to game. I think it's just been a little bit unfortunate recently for us in terms of shots falling. The next game's a new game. I'm confident we'll get hot in Toronto, and we'll make 23s.
Wayne, can you kind of describe the psyche of this team? I mean, there are moments where it looks like the team is really defeated, body language is bad, and you're down 25 in the first half, and it looks like the floor is just going to totally drop out, and then there's 16 really good minutes of basketball, and then 10 more really bad ones. I mean, what's the psyche of kind of that roller coaster this year with this group?
That's kind of been our kryptonite all year, is our consistency, right? I mean, in terms of lineups, in terms of guys in the rotation, guys getting hurt, guys, having up and down nights. I don't think so far this year we really found a stride or hit a stride where we've played the same style and same consistent way all year long. And like as you see out there, we'll get down 20.